Anyway, how about we get to the Born from a Wish thing? So I hope everyone's excited for Extra Life. If you are not, I don't know anyone who's like, oh, I hate Chaos Edition. I've hated those streams so much. So I'm hoping that it's good. Goes over okay. Yeah. It'll be fun. It might destroy my sanity. That's what the Mario Party break is partially for. We might have some sort of other break with the game, but it'll be a lot of Chaos Edition. So, yeah. Anyway, I think we have to go to New Game and then select Sub-Scenario, Born from a Wish. And we're gonna do freaking normal action level because I've learned my lesson. Hard was legitimately like broken in one segment of the game.
When I woke up, I was all alone.
It's like a
Everyone's
prequel
gone.
thing.
Is it because of those monsters?
I also have a Coke Dream World that I got from the gas station.
What do I do now?
It's not that great.
Do I fight and live? Or do those monsters get me? I don't have any reason to go on living. But I'm scared to die.
Jansu.
I'm so afraid of pain.
Lady's just actually talking to herself.
Run away? I want to find somebody. I don't like being alone. But is there anyone left alive?
Now, I think this is pretty short, but we have other stuff to move to after. Revolver bullets. Revolver bullets. Oh my god, I'm not used to... I'm gonna actually turn it back to 3D because I used the 2D type controls for like the boss fight at the end so I could move. But, oh, she only had one bullet in the chamber. Now that's what I call environmental story. Is it environmental? Anyway, it's storytelling, I guess. Health drink. Why does this seem louder than the regular game? Anything interesting in my inventory? No. I think if we finish this, we'll probably go to that night at the Gates of Hell bonus mode next. By the way, I don't know if anyone saw this, but a sequel to the Booty Creek Cheek Freak was announced on Twitter. You know we're playing that. I just want to turn stuff down by like a touch. I didn't. Just do one step. This is the room I was just in. I guess I know why the game's mode is called Born from a Wish. She's not even like a real person. Oh, we're in the hotel bar? Oh wait, no, we're in the Paradise Lounge or whatever. Paradise Night. Ooh. Chinese cleaver. Is that like Chinese? Really? What? Never heard that phrase. I've just heard cleaver. Heavens, no. I'm like fully expecting to pay out some stars for Chaos Edition, I guess. Because there are some, unless the new one changes things a lot, there's some things that are going to be really hard to get. Now, some things might be a lot more possible, or at least less likely to have effects that will make it impossible. We'll see. Do I have a map? I do. Don't really know where to go at all. Gonna run away from that monster. Got a health drink. Nothing for me to do at the hospital. Okay. Cool. You missed the end of last night's stream. I got the water ending. If you're familiar with the endings of these games at all. Did not watch any of the other endings yet. This is not even, this is like a sub. I think this was added in like a newer release. Well, not newer, but you know, like a re-release, like a director's cut and a port to Xbox or something like that. I don't think this was in the original version of the game, as I understand it, this mode. Sort of like an assignment Ada or whatever from Resident Evil 4, except that came later. And where am I going? The extra life page is weird. I'm gonna close it because it keeps like moving me. I don't know. Weird. How much time did I spend playing Lifeline the year I played that? I guess this isn't too different. Chaos Edition, Lifeline. I mean, it's pretty similar. I did finish Lifeline, didn't I? Yeah. Man, Lifeline. I still have that game. It's still around in my house. I don't know where to go. Probably... Maybe I should go up to the park. This may be a short stream. We'll see. But I do still have something else to play after this, so I won't be like, oh, I'm done this, I guess I'm done. Not even sure if I should really go this way, but I want to see at least what's down here. It's foggy. Very foggy. We're gonna walk out of here and we're gonna turn right. Assuming we can. Oh yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. That's fine. I gotta start Wind Waker soon. I was watching Tapioca play Wind Waker recently. It's kind of fun, but now I have to play it, I guess. And do everything. Everything in the game. I still think it's like my second or third favorite Zelda. I don't know. It's got some aspects about it that I really enjoy, I guess. Visually, musically, sailing around, it's a good time. The story is pretty good. It's no Majora's Mask, but then again, what is? Only Majora's Mask. Not even Majora's Mask 3D is Majora's Mask. Sometimes I think people really overblow the Majora's Mask 3D thing. But there are aspects of it. There's a lot of like blood and viscera on the floor, so I must be going the right direction. When you see the viscera, you know. There's aspects of Majora's Mask 3D that I think are like really good for someone who's never played the game and maybe doesn't have patience for old Nintendo 64 stuff. If you have, then yeah, you might not like some of the things it does, but try not to hold it against it too much. Okay, where the heck do I go? There we go, there's an open door in blood. Can't see. Kind of a revolver holds 10 shots, by the way. This is a new building. This wasn't in. Could we get in here in the main game? A map somewhere. There it is. Baldwin House. The big house. Oh, I realized why those enemies died so fast, because I'm on freaking normal difficulty. I guess we'll go to save slot 2. I'm still not sure what the little girl in Silent Hill 2 is representative of. Like, there's a lot of, like, I don't know, metaphors. It's been endlessly discussed by people on the internet, I'm sure, by now. Guess maybe the lost hopes for the future of his marriage or something like that. Little blonde girl, friends with Mary. Sounds about right? I don't know. Another manifestation of guilt. Innocence. Except she wasn't very innocent, but maybe that's the idea.
Is somebody there? Open up. Hello?
Stop it. You're disturbing me.
Thank God. I finally found somebody. Can you open the door?
No.
But why?
But what?
Is it really necessary for me to answer all your tedious questions?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I want to be alone. Other people just irritate me.
I didn't know that.
I just want to see another human face. Do you know what's happening in this town? There's no one here. Just monsters.
Yes, I know. But so what? It has nothing to do with me. No one here means there's no one to disturb me.
Hmm.
You want to be alone in this insane asylum?
Yes, exactly.
Alright.
But how can you say that it's this town that's insane? Perhaps it's we who are insane. Both of us. Hopelessly insane. Are you satisfied? Would you leave me alone?
My name is Maria. What's your name?
Ernest.
Hemingway?
Ernest.
Baldwin.
Ernest? I'll be back.
I was thinking more like scared stupid, but Ernest P. Worrell. I didn't watch Ernest Scared Stupid. Oh, maybe next Halloween. Ah, legs. My old enemy. Things die so fast on this mode. I feel like it would be a lot easier to get endings different than one I'd got on normal difficulty. I feel like that's an aspect of the difficulty that maybe people should have mentioned. I don't know. I don't know how much it influences it, but wasn't it? Okay, cool. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, I want to go the other way. I want to try. I thought there was a staircase at the end of that hall. Why don't you just come back sometimes? What's up with that? Did I just... Okay, that's locked. I could go back. No, I can't go backwards. I have to go back down the stairs, I guess. So we just got a guy who wants to be left alone. You know, that's fine. Go over here and to the right and try those doors. And they don't work. But where the hell can we go? If I should try more doors here before I leave, but what room was he even in? Oh. Climb the ladder. This Coke Dream World tastes kind of like a... It's either like the fake, like the fake cotton candy type taste of something. I don't know. Red board. Why? But why? Oh yeah, speaking of but why, I've added this emote back. Nope. This emote back. Instead of spooky, spooky's back to follower emote. Except this is now the emote code is because I feel like that's a little bit more like general than why. Along with you died joy, all that remains is the despair and the future of meaningless tomorrows. One that will never give up, but I will never give up. One to see your beautiful smile again. One to beg the blessings of the gods. I wait for that day when the boards cover all the boards. Of course, cover all sadness too will be covered. But until my dreams return to reality, I will have to swallow all the pain. Key firmly embedded. What are these boards? The dark grail was found. Shall dedicate this thing. You who denied death, grant us fortune eternal. Crimson words. Oh, you gods deep in slumber, grant us fortune eternal. It's not as simple as just sticking this in here, is it? Oh, okay. Just rotating it. Nope. I think I have to like take a picture or just look at it in my inventory maybe and figure it out that way. All right, so is that just a 180? Maybe. No. Wait, okay. If I do a 180 on the blackboard with the 3 ones on the top, and then I do a 180 with the red board, that would be fine. I feel like those would overlap, so you can't do a 180. I think like 4 slots, I guess. Should like look around the room and just make sure there's no other boards. I don't think so. What about let's? I'm just gonna try putting this in. I don't get to vote. Do I get to rotate this one at all? This isn't like storing its rotation, is it? I don't think I get to rotate the first one I put in. Hmm. Nine to the right. Wow, there's only so many combinations with what I have, right? Hmm. Any orientation where this would work out that I have? No, right? Like, unless I. But I have access to all the rotations. So if I turn that, then there would still be an overlap. If I turned it the other way, there would still be an overlap. 180 only solves one of those problems. I feel like I'm missing a piece of the puzzle here. Or something. I don't know. Another board around here. Just in case something's weird, just see if I can put this in first and then. work. Just doesn't work. Unless I'm stupid. I might be stupid. Let's go down the ladder now and look around the house. See if I missed anything.
Ernest? Are you there? No. I guess not.
Well, then go in.
Ernest?
Okay. Never mind. Oh, here's the other board. I figured all the pieces might just be in the same room. It's the only reason I didn't leave earlier. Anyway. Alright, time to really solve this puzzle. How does this even go to this, anyway? It's like this weird overgrown garden room. Alright, let's take a look at our inventory. Ugh, why isn't the board? Oh, okay, there we go. Let's see. Let's roll with this is like the base one. So if I rotate that, rotate the red one to the left, then our overlap is the top right and like middle left, right? Top right and the middle left. So then that needs to be... Wait, I think I just need to... Okay, let me try this. I think I just need to put the white one as is. Oh wait, no, let's take more. Or did I have it the wrong way? Maybe I had it. No, actually, no. I think it's fine. Put it in normal. Yeah. I got a key. A key. Man, I want to watch that old YouTube video of like some dudes playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent again. Like, such a good video. You know what else I watched recently that's like YouTube history for me is the the incredibly slow killer with the extremely ineffective weapon or whatever. That video came out 13 years ago. That's like YouTube history, though. That video is so good. I remember thinking it was like the best thing ever when it was new, basically. Really, only 2009. Jeez. I don't know which door this unlocked. I'm gonna assume it's one of the ones up here because I did just pass. That's him. Oh, I wanted to check the. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should check that one. Yeah. Okay. What's the like Resident Evil Silent Hill timeline? I don't remember the release dates of lots of the Resident Evil games. But this must have been around. I think like the only thing that is relatively contemporary to this one is whoever lived here must have really loved this thing. Did she only comment on the teddy bear once and now there's no more comment on the teddy bear? Interesting. Code Veronica was the first. Small Bed for a Child was the first one that had actual like 3D environments and like different camera angles. So I wonder if that must be the one that's like closest to this one. Well, PS2. I guess Zero and the remake of 1 would also be pretty close. What is this? Just a grating. Oh. Okay.
Oh no! She fell out the window! Don't move her!
Hello? I don't have light. Is there like a... Here we go. Wait. I went to an entirely different candle to light that, I think. Or maybe I moved the candle. Pile of junk from the spider. From the spider web? Pile of junk came from the spider? My dearest daddy, happy birthday from Amy Baldwin. Guess I just slip it under the door, maybe. Really? That's all? Is that really all there is up here? I mean, I know this is like a short scenario. Okay. Okay, I just a little bit spooky.
To my daddy.
What happened to the girl? Hmm. So we're gonna be. Science Encyclopedia. Acacia. Evergreen trees of the Mimosa tribe of the pea family. Yellow or white flowers grow in clusters, include the gum tree, a potent symbol in many religions across the world. Represents eternal life and mortality. How does it represent both of us? Purity and rebirth in ancient Egypt. On ancient Babylonia, it was thought of as the tree of the goddess Ishtar and was a symbol of life. Holy tree to the ancient Jews who built the sacred Ark of the Covenant from it and for whom it dignified a peaceful death and a release from grief. Bugs. And this guy. Based on a lion statue, I've got no use for those right now. But maybe in the future. Okay. We gotta check out the bathroom first. Always check out the bathroom first. That's what I always say. Know where your bathroom's at. That's locked. I can probably just unlock it though. Not I'm over here. What if I went down this door last? I don't know, it just seems like maybe the other ones are locked. I should probably check. Either that or they don't go anywhere. Okay, yeah, they're both locked. Downstairs we go. God dang it. I'm just trying to step on you. I don't even know where you are. So hard to see. Okay, what? Did I try all the doors yet? There we go. That's the magic door. There's an evil ass window hallway right here. Never trust a window hallway. I don't really feel like cleaning anyway. This is my first time playing this, yeah. I'll just finish my first playthrough of the regular game last night. Wait, 2 nights ago. In a way, it was still technically last night. The main game's good. Hard combat difficulty is a mistake, but only for like 1 or 2 sections. Otherwise, it was fun. Hard puzzle difficulty, though, that was fine. That was just fine. No problems there. Try and go through here first. Stairs last. That's my rule. I feel like I had a different rule not that long ago. No combat. It's just, honestly, I thought it would be like fine, just like make me conserve my resources a bit more, which is fine with me. I play Resident Evil games and stuff, like all the old Resident Evil games and stuff, but the hospital chase section is just kind of broken in that mode because Pyramid Head just moves too fast and he just hits. I had to do it in the most dumb way. It was so silly. The strongest test you may even call it faith in the miracle called resurrection of the dead. Can't even spell resurrection. Jeez. Upon the hill where the light descended, the beast intoned his song with words of blood, drops of mist, and a vessel of night. The grave become an open field. People wept in fear and joy at the reunion, but my faith in the salvation of Zuchipaba did not waver. As spoken of in the ancient legends, the original worshippers did not believe that death was the end, but that it was simply the path by which the deceased returned to nature. They also believed the process was reversible. Did Ernest write this? What could it mean? Blood equals red, mist equals white, night equals black. That's going down in the notes. I mean, I guess it's just in our notes anyway, but maybe we don't. Right. Also, those are all pretty obvious associations. Maria does not want to lead. She does not want to clean. She is frankly not interested in much at all. You in here, Ernest?
Do you know a little girl named Amy?
Why do you ask me that?
This letter. To my dearest daddy. It's from a girl named Amy Baldwin. Your daddy?
Yes. Where'd you
Your
find
daddy?
Up in the attic.
that? Oh. What a fool. Now, when it's too late, I finally understand why. Why she was there. Why she was holding that empty envelope when she fell.
Ernest. Amy. She isn't... I'm sorry. I'm sorry I reminded you.
No need to apologize. You didn't remind me. I've never forgotten. Maria, some things we forget, some things we can never forget. It's funny, I'm not sure which one is sadder. It's been 10 years, but I still...
Ernest. I'm sorry.
Someone told me to
didn't
give
know.
this to him. Little ghost girl told me.
No, it's fine.
So,
Maria, that letter.
I'll leave it here.
Thanks.
I mean, we knew she was a little ghost girl when she was talking to us because, you know, that's what they do. But still.
Maria? So you must be. That's why.
Yes, it's me, born from a wish.
Huh?
So perhaps that means that I can hope for a miracle as well.
What do you mean?
Hmm.
In the apartment next door, there's a bottle containing a white liquid. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know it's in there somewhere. I must have it.
You want me to get it for you?
Please.
Why don't you just get it yourself?
If I could, believe me, I would. But
White?
I'll open the stairway door.
Ernest, do you really believe it will work?
I don't know.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind fighting for an impossible cause. Anyway, it beats just giving up and doing nothing.
Maria, thank you.
Clock won't do me any good, it doesn't even run. Oh, this is. Yep. Where's the stairway door? Oh, it's probably just that one that I didn't try going into. There's also the playroom. If that's not locked. That's not a door. Locks. Probably going to unlock. What about these steps? Nope. Might as well go grab this save just in case. I don't know. What? The other reason combat difficulty in this game is silly. Oh, there was a save here. Oh well. I'm gonna get less staticky. Oh. I feel like I misunderstood how much health I could have in the regular game. I don't even know. Whatever. Too late. I got the ending I got. It's fine. They're all valid endings, aren't they? I really hate that when you're like, I don't have a map of this area. You just open up some random other maps. People loved too much by God. 7 years was not enough time. What are you looking at? Oh, the bugs. What up? Bugs. Bug schmugs. Why did I do damage? Why do they need to make bugs do damage? Like, oh yeah, I mean, I don't expect the combat to be good. I just think the difficulty setting was like a bad idea. Mostly for the chase sequence, but that really doesn't have anything to do with like. It's just like it made it impossible for Maria to actually, her AI to actually get away from Pyramid Head for me. Because he moves faster or whatever. And then it made that chase sequence very dumb. And not tense at all, because it was just like... I just had to like bonk him on the head with a stick very slowly as I progressed down the hallway. It was very silly. Hello. Haunted mansion? Well, that's about right. I was just in there and it did seem pretty haunted. Honestly, aside from the boss fights, I still ended up having like a huge excess of like ammo and stuff. They throw a lot of ammo at you in that game. Like, I don't even know what they expect you to use it all on. Wish I had a map of this area. Is this a map of this area? Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Alright, time to do sweep of the floors. Oh god, the second floor is open. Alright, floor 2 start. Let's go. The speedrun tech is what we're looking for. Definitely up here somewhere. Okay, she's off to the races. Oh, there's a bug there. Camera. Oh! I'm gonna use the knife. The Chinese cleaver. Gets the job done. Slowly. Wish I had a flashlight. Can hardly see in here. Safe, but I don't know how to open it. This is the one that James opened, maybe. just go down the hallway and try that one. Sound design's good in this game. I think sound is always a really important part of horror. If you neglect your sound in a horror game, then I don't know, just you're missing out. Especially because so much of horror is like just letting the player or the viewer or whatever imagine stuff. Oh yeah. Like your imagination is often more effective than whatever they're gonna do, so you want to take advantage of that. And how do you take advantage of that? Things that you can hear but not see. That's very effective. Oh, it can actually go down here. Alright. Things I can hear but not see is a pretty... Okay. Not this way then. Oh yeah, that's how you get out of here. As James when it unfloods. Also known as drains. Okay, we'll go downstairs to the first floor and see what's up there. Just in case I missed something. Hoping the remake understands the concept. Yeah, I mean, part of why I wanted to play this game, even though the remake just got announced, is like I don't know. This game, everyone loves it. And they love it in its original form. So I feel like I should experience that before I might actually need to use this knife. Especially because I appreciate like older games anyway. Like I like all the Resident Evil games. The only one I haven't played is the original RE1, and I'm going to get to that. I played the remake of Resident Evil 1, which is very good. And honestly, the only reason I never went back to play the original is because the remake is like the same style of gameplay. It's just very expanded. But yeah, I know some people are skeptical of Bloober Team. I only played one of their games and it was enjoyable. And in retrospect, knowing the way the endings work in this game, I understand why the endings in Layers of Fear have the conditions that they do. Because it's the same kind of like... What did I pick up? Oh, I got the white liquid. It's the same kind of like, don't go here, don't do this thing, or do this when you get the opportunity. And then you just hit the ending because you hit certain criteria that aren't like specific decision points or whatever. And now I'm looking back, having played this game and not watched the endings, but looked up like, okay, but how would I get the other ones? And I'm like, oh, I see why the endings in that are like that. I probably don't need light because that's one of James's puzzles, right? Layers of Fear was fun for what it was. Nice little like one stream House of Spooks, sort of. Anything that isn't all guns and Rambo. That's fair. Although honestly, I think if there's anything about horror games is that we were a little inundated with things that weren't guns and Rambo. Do I even need to go to the 3rd floor? I feel like I should because I'm gonna regret if I like miss something. But I do have that white liquid. After like Amnesia: The Dark Descent, that like really, and I love that game. That game is really good. Don't get me wrong. Okay, the 3rd floor doesn't exist, or at least not for Maria. There was so many games where like it came down to like run and hide. There's nothing wrong with that. It was just a lot of them. No one even tried to make you able to fight off stuff anymore for a while. One of the things I appreciate about the Resident Evil 2 remake is that in the beginning it really keeps a nice horror atmosphere while you can still shoot stuff. And the opening of that remake is really good. To run down the long hallway. Yeah, that too. What is that? Oh, it's a plate. Whatever she said. Me trying to open maps when I don't have a map of the area all the time, forever. Don't I have a map of the area? I guess upstairs. Why isn't this just included? I'm gonna take a quick little bathroom break, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Just pull out the crayons and sketch one. Yeah, old school. I did do that for one game I played not long ago. Well, no, it was a while ago. Clock Tower on the Super Nintendo. I drew a map of that thing, which was kind of weird because it's like a 2D. The perspective, it just makes it weird to draw a map of it. But I did draw a map because I was getting lost. I was like, fuck it, old school. Do a map out on paper and everything. Anyway, I'll be right back. So see you in a bit. Alright. Turned. I didn't realize I left this game unpaused, but it's okay. We weren't punished for that, and even if we had been, we saved, I guess. So. Where do I go? Back to the. He was in the W. Also, did I just go the wrong way? No. I got your white liquid.
Thank you, Maria. That's the only item I couldn't get myself.
Good luck,
By the time
bringing
I
your
found out about
daughter
it,
back to
I
life.
could no longer leave this house. So long.
Yes, but will.
Maria, the gods are here.
Hmm.
You know it too. You were born in this town.
Technically true.
I'm not sure God is the right word.
Do you believe in fate?
Not really.
That's fine then.
Ernest, can I open this?
This is a dead end. There's nothing beyond here.
I know. So, what if I had said I believed in fate?
That James. He's a bad man.
James.
She even met James yet? What? This seems like it's before that. Or it's after and she's whatever. All will be made clear, maybe. Up.
Yes.
Or,
I
well,
know.
He's looking for the you that isn't you.
Because he's kind? Do you know something?
Yes. Maria, you're...
Anyway, that's just what you think. You don't really know anything. That's fine.
Okay.
Ooh. Can't believe he used a pair of black gloves the whole time. This is just like Glover for the Nintendo 64. Gonna move me somewhere? Can I go back in there? Nope. Oh, look at those little drawings on the wall. Hmm.
James.
Maybe I should have just taken my little break a little bit later, but whatever. It sure seems like the end of the scenario. Hmm.
Mary?
Oh. So that's when no dialogue is better. Yeah.
No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
Hmm.
My name is Maria.
Yo. New song? That was cool. If I didn't finish the game so late last night, or the other night, I would have done it probably the same day if I had an idea of how short it was, but it was a little bit late to do that. Anyway. Yeah, I totally could have just finished that before I took my break. Oh well, we have stuff to do after this for a little bit, so we'll move over to that pretty soon. But first, we'll just sit here and enjoy the jams. Funny that they're just jumping straight to a Silent Hill 2 remake instead of like, I know like obviously that's the moneymaker, and it's the one where Pyramid Head is actually in the game, but you know, first game's like right there. Being all older. All music and sound effect. Yeah, okay. Wow, sound effects too. Hmm. $1999, 2001. I guess the 2001 is the port that, or the director's edition or whatever that had this in it, I assume. 5 saves. Total damage, 99 points. I don't know if that's fine, maybe. My rank doesn't have one. Save clear data? Why not? What's the point of saving the clear data? Who knows? I'm just gonna stick it at the bottom here. Alright, well, that's that. I'm not gonna do like New Game Plus or anything right now. I know there are some bonus things for getting for a new save file, but maybe some other day. We've got a lot of games to play on the stream, stream. And the one we are going to be playing tonight for the rest of the night is... I thought about Dead by Daylight, but I feel like this is probably the best opportunity I have to get this in. What is Night at the Gates of Hell?